Now that you're teleworking, there's a good chance you and your team are utilizing some services made available by direct connections to the Air Force Network, or AFNet, as well as web services accessible from anywhere. So, what is the distinction between these two capabilities? A computer connected to the AFNet via an Ethernet cable is what you may be most familiar with. These are typically the computers located in your office running on the base network. But did you know there are other ways to directly connect to the AFNet, even from the comfort of your own home? If you've been issued a government laptop, you can access two of the Air Force Virtual Private Networks, or VPNs, using your home's wireless internet connection, which allows the laptop to function as if it were directly connected in the office. The first of the two VPNs is the Enterprise User Remote Access Modernization VPN, or URAM. This icon should be located on your desktop and is named USAF VPN Client. The second VPN is the Cisco Joint Regional Security Stack Remote Access VPN. The JRSS VPN icon should be located on your desktop and is named JRSS VPN Client. If you are unable to find the VPN icon on your desktop, simply complete a search for the VPN client by typing the respective name in the Windows search bar. If you don't have either of the VPN clients installed on your government laptop, contact your confocal point or CFP to have them installed. You will have to bring your laptop into the CFP office. Once you have established a VPN connection, you will then have the same access as you did at your office. You will be able to utilize the services that will be covered in this video.
If you were not issued a government laptop, you can still set up your personal home computer and home internet connection to access several, but not all, AFNet services. To begin, you will need the following: any computer or laptop, whether government issued or self-procured, a home internet connection, a valid AFNet user account, and a common access card reader. Government computers have several resources pre-installed that you will need to install on your personal computer prior to accessing AFNet services. These resources include an antivirus, the DoD PKI certificate store, and a plugin for your Internet Explorer browser that enables you to sign and encrypt email, known as MIME. Home use of antivirus products protects personal PCs and also lessens the threat of employees bringing malicious programs into work and compromising the DoD networks. Visit this link for a free 1-year subscription to McAfee Internet Security for DoD personnel. The purpose of the DoD Certificate Store is to establish a chain of trust between your computer and the AFNet web services. All of these services utilize encrypted connections, and your computer may refuse to connect if it can't verify trust via this certificate store. Follow this link to the user guide with instructions on how to install it. The MIME plugin is used specifically to encrypt and decrypt email through Outlook Web Access, or OWA. This plugin will only work on Internet Explorer and early versions of Microsoft Edge on Windows operating systems. The plugin is not usable for Mac and Linux users. To install the MIME plugin, follow the instructions on this link.
Now that your computer is set up and connected at home, you can start utilizing AFNet services safely and securely. OWA Plus Microsoft Office 365 is a key AFNet service. OWA is a web-based version of Microsoft Office and is only available to users with a valid, active AFNet email account. OWA Plus gives users the ability to access AFNet Office 365 services with their CAC without being directly connected to the AFNet or VPN. Those services include Outlook. Outlook allows you to access your government email account and events calendar. However, OWA will not allow you to access your org boxes. OneDrive. This is a cloud-enabled personal storage drive. With OneDrive, you'll be able to store 1 terabyte of files. Word, Excel, and PowerPoint 365. These are fully featured, web-based versions of Word, Excel, and PowerPoint enabled by your Office 365 account. Any document you create will be saved to your OneDrive account. SharePoint. SharePoint can be used as a document storage and collaboration area. SharePoint through OWA Plus is the same SharePoint that is accessible from your Office computer. It's important to remember that there will be some limitations when using OWA Plus, such as not being able to download files to your personal computer. Another tool you and your team can use is Microsoft Teams. Teams is a workspace for real-time collaboration and communication, meetings, video audio conferences, and file and screen sharing. There are 2 different services that provide AFNet users with a Microsoft Teams environment: AFNet Microsoft Teams and Commercial Virtual Remote, CVR. Both are authorized for transmission of all forms of controlled, unclassified information. The AFNet Microsoft Teams application will only be accessible through a connection to the AFNet, either directly connected to the base network or through a VPN connection on your government-issued computer or device.
CVR is the DoD-approved version of Microsoft Teams in a commercial telework environment. It operates the same as Microsoft Teams, but does not require a connection to a DoD network. It is important to note, Teams in the CVR environment will not be synchronized with your AFNet Teams account. These are 2 separate services, thus the data between these 2 environments is non-transferable. You can access the CVR environment from any device and any network, whether DoD or commercial. It does not require a VPN connection or a CAC to access, and logging in is based on username and password. Additionally, access to the CVR environment works best when using the Google Chrome browser. CVR accounts are created using information from your MilConnect account. You will receive a Welcome to CVR email based on your MilConnect information, so be sure to update your profile with the correct unit and government email address. Upon receipt of the welcome email, you will have 14 calendar days to set up your account and begin using Microsoft Teams in the CVR environment. To access the CVR environment, go to www.cloud.mil/CVR. You can also download the app to your personal device to access CVR while on the go. Skype for Business allows you to start conversations with instant messaging, voice messaging, or video calls. You can also broadcast to large audiences and present your screen during meetings. You can access Skype through OWA Plus from home or through the Skype program on your government laptop. Another video conferencing solution is the Defense Collaboration Services, or DCS. You can access DCS with your Common Access Card. DCS provides users with desktop and document sharing, whiteboarding, text chat, polling and voting, and the capability to record and play back sessions. You can find DCS in the attached link. There are commercial options available for video conferencing as well, such as ZoomGov and Cisco WebEx. ZoomGov and Cisco WebEx will both require a unit-funded expense and are authorized for some controlled unclassified information, but not all. These commercial apps are not allowed to be downloaded on government computers, as they are still pending security review. While these tools are cleared for use on personal devices, the preferred tool for the DoD is CVR, as it offers the same capability at no extra cost, and it has been vetted through the proper security entities. You must also be careful when choosing commercial apps, as there are unpaid versions that are not approved for CUI. If you have doubts, contact your CFP. Voice-only teleconferencing can be accomplished by DISA Meet Me, a program that will give you a teleconferencing number and an access code to call in. To be issued a DISA-MEET-ME number, contact your group level executive. The DoD-approved capabilities discussed in this video exist to aid your teleworking experience. Keep in mind, while VPN connects you directly to the AFNet, many services are accessible without a connection to the AFNet. There are many teleconferencing options available, but you must remain vigilant of the security limitations of whichever system you choose to use. With a litany of teleworking capabilities at your disposal, you are now equipped to train, develop, and inspire warriors, whether from home or the office. We hope this information arms you to make the most of teleworking, and as always, if you have any questions, please contact the Shepherd Air Force Base Communications Focal Point at DSN 676-4357.